Welcome back, Patrollers, to another episode of the Cast Patrol podcast. Boys, special episode this one. Joined as always, of course, by Mick and Age. It's Mad Monday.
Mad Monday has begun, guys. I love your costume. Mick, do you want to speak so we can see your beautiful costume?
Yeah, I'll start us off, boys. We're in Mad Monday costumes. Obviously, the comments and everyone in the DMs is...
We got flogged.
We got flogged.
Yeah.
They've made it well aware that South and Cowboys are no longer in finals. So this is officially our Mad Monday party.
Yeah, it's crazy that they both got knocked out the same week.
In the same week, yeah.
We can all celebrate Mad Monday together.
And the Patrollers, like Mick said, made us very well aware.
Especially since a lot of it was from Roosters fans as well.
Yeah. Yes.
That's fair enough.
It was warranted. We did make that post about Fafita signing with the Roosters, and then you swipe and it's like, joke, season over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is why you're in the clown costume.
So that's why I'm in the clown costume, you know.
Because you're a clown.
I'm a clown, you know. I also believed it was the year of the rabbit.
Yep.
So I put my hand up. I'm a clown for believing that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not the year of the rabbit, obviously.
No. Far from it.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the year of the cows either.
No, not this year.
After you were harping on all fucking Friday night, Jim, saying, oh, Souths are gone, Cowboys going to make the 8, you didn't realise you had to verse Panthers at
I
Penrith.
was very well aware we had to verse Penrith. I just thought we were going to put in a better performance than what we did.
Yeah, it was pretty
Terrible.
It was grim. Yeah. Hey, we'll get into Rabbitohs and Cowboys season later in the show, but we got plenty coming up. We're going to go through a double wins of the week because there were some good ones and some sickening ones, my best bet included. Then we're going to go on to a full week 1 of finals review. And then Jimmy, our horse racing expert, he's woken up.
Mate,
Jim, because
spring
it's
is
spring.
here.
We're going to look at, the 5 horses to look out for this year's Spring Carnival. So stay tuned for that.
So I wish I win. Is that going to be one of them?
It won't be.
Oh, too predictable, eh?
Well,
predictable.
you already got an eye on it,
Yeah.
cowboy.
Hey, and guess what, Mick? We got a giveaway.
Giveaway.
Yes, we got to give away Jimmy as well. So if you do win this competition, Jimmy,
Thank you.
You can get a jersey of your choosing.
Beautiful.
Cowboys, whatever, Wires, whatever bandwagon you're jumping on. So stay tuned
Maybe a
to
Wires
how to
jersey.
win.
Easy.
Yeah,
the
Wires
retro
jersey would go.
Wires jersey, not too
Ooh,
bad.
like it.
And to finish off, as always, we're going to go through our plan on penalties and tips for the week, including our finals Tryscorer Tryfecta and finals fridges. Double F. You like that alliteration, boys?
I love it.
Finals
I love
fridges.
Yeah, finals fridges.
Finals
like
fridge.
that.
It has a good ring to it.
not
We
bad.
just got to hit them to fill it up.
Well, Dan hit
Fridge
it
has
last
been
week.
empty.
Yeah, Dan hit Saifidi.
First
First try
try
of the match as well.
Very good.
So shout out to What's New in the Cast, who was on the podcast last week. An amazing guest. But more guest news. Richie Vass drops this Sunday. Yes, boys?
Yes,
Sunday?
Sunday. We're going to drop it Sunday. I wasn't on it, so I'm actually keen to watch it as well. I haven't seen it yet.
So me and Jimmy took one for the team. Well, not
Yep.
one. We actually got celebrated with Richie Vass.
Yeah. But then you guys also got choked
Choked
out by Richie Vass.
So
So
all
yeah,
in good fun.
Stay tuned to see that one. He was
Yep.
also a big wave surfer, wasn't he?
Big wave surfer, UFC fighter at one point.
UFC
So he
fighter.
choked us out.
Bra boy.
I think he said he won like 6 fights by rear naked choke. He tapped me out. It was rough.
Do you reckon you could
Yeah.
have got out, Mick?
No, he had it in a lock. Like the way he had his elbow and his other hand locked
like
in.
zero chance?
No chance. No
Very
chance.
good man.
But yeah, former bra boy, given that we record every episode in Maroubra, hey, he's one for the
Be
area.
rude not to.
Yeah, be rude not to.
local hero.
That's coming out Sunday. Be sure to check that one out. But let's go back to our weekend. We obviously got treated on Friday night.
Yes.
Double box.
Yes.
Rabbitohs
You-
versus Roosters.
Double.
Right on the 40-metre line. Perfect seats.
Perfect.
Mate, Dabble was spoiling us.
They are. Perfect to see Roosters beat South.
No, that was like the box was mad. Mad food, free drinks, like other followers were there. That was hectic, but that performance was shocking. Like it actually ruined the box for me.
Hey, you were so off it.
I was
I couldn't get anything out of you after the game.
Well, you wouldn't shut up. It actually felt like you were a Rooster supporter.
You are a Roosters supporter at heart.
I reckon
Nah,
you're
I'm
secretly a chook.
No, I'm not. I'm a
Well, we
cow.
know you're a turncoat anyway. So
I'm a cowboy.
cowboy.
I think you're a cowgirl, mate, looking at you like that.
Hey,
I can't speak though, can I?
Yeah, and obviously it was a great night. 2 Roosters supporters with us. That definitely dowed the
Yeah.
experience.
We had Auntie come along, so it was like 2 Souths versus 2
I've
Roosters.
got a bone to pick with Andy. He put money on South.
And he's
Like,
a Chooks fan.
That'll fucking do, mate.
I don't mind.
And you were getting a better price for the Chooks as well.
Yeah, I don't mind tipping against your club, but putting money against your club's a bit.
Mate, Andy,
His reasoning was it was to cover
it
him
was a
either
safety
way.
net. Yeah, it was.
He
Yeah.
goes because he got invited to the box from us and Dabble. It was
Yeah.
free for him. So he goes, "This was my ticket for the box."
Yeah.
I was like, I can understand it, but it's still a dog act.
Yeah, it's a bit of a penalty.
Boys, I want to tell you about a win that I had on the weekend.
Yep.
So Mrs. came over on Saturday night, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
And she was hungry. She's like, I want some Maccas, I'm like, I've already had dinner. I'm not fast. I don't want to eat anything. She goes, no, I really want to get something. So she's a really light eater. She got a Happy Meal.
Yep.
Like a cheeseburger inside, and she got 6 nuggets on the side, but I was like, nah, just get 10. I'll have a few cheeky ones.
Yeah,
had to. The order came out to $25.
Yeah.
Fuck all. Nothing.
Yep.
Anyway, we're watching him. The Macca's is like 2 minutes away from my house. He's going left, right, and center, nowhere. Then she rocks up, and he's like looking at his phone, looking in the bag. I'm like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah.
Comes to the door with like 3 big bags of Macca's.
And you only ordered Happy Meal.
And we were at Happy Meal.
No way.
And I'm like, wait, nah. And he goes, sorry, sir. Your order's still at the store. I go, oh, that's cool. But like, when am I going to get it? He goes, oh, I'm going to go deliver this, then come back, and then with your order. I'm like, nah, it's not going to work. Like
considering it's 2 minutes away from
yeah,
your house.
and like it's already late already. I just want to sleep.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Give me my nuggets.
and he
bro.
like looks at me in the eyes, does a little cheeky look, and goes, here you go. I go, what? He goes, I go, whose order's this? And he goes, have a good night, sir.
And he just ran
I
off.
opened it, mate. It was like two burgers, nuggets, sundae, drinks, large chips. I was like,
Far out. You are cheering.
That's
so
a
I bet
roll.
you indulged
I
into
had
that,
a
Nick.
similar story to that on Saturday night after the Cows. I don't know.
Got rolled.
I don't know what you call. No, it was actually at halftime.
Yeah, so when they got rolled.
While they were getting rolled, I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna get some Chinese food." So I ordered Chinese food at halftime. Didn't come until like full time, and I'm off it at this stage. Finally gets to me. So we ordered about $70 worth of Chinese food. We get it. I open it up. It's not our order. Someone else's order. It's fucking packed to the brim.
Really?
It's like $200 worth of Chinese food.
No way.
It's got like 2 bits of special fried rice, Mongolian beef, lemon chicken, honey chicken, Peking duck.
what?
fuck.
That's good.
And you paid $70. And
I
you
paid
got
$70
six.
and I got this guy.
So it sort of probably
Uber?
made you feel happier.
Uber Eats.
Yeah.
So I don't know what was going on Saturday night, but
Like
shout out to Uber Eats.
Like you win on that, but sometimes how bad is that feeling when it's your order that they've fucked
Oh,
up?
man.
Like,
We've copped that a few times.
Yeah.
Well, you
where your
copped the-
order doesn't show up.
Yeah.
And you're
Yeah.
like, who's got that order? Some lucky bastard.
No, but they must have swapped the orders because on the receipt it was James P or some shit.
Oh, they got the names wrong. That's
Yeah.
acceptable, James and
Yeah.
James. But like,
when your order doesn't
Yeah,
turn
but
up,
imagine
you
the
don't
other
get-
James who gets my fucking $7 worth.
and he has to feed the family.
oh,
Poor
bloke.
James is gonna
Mate,
starve.
it happens. It swings around in roundabouts.
Yeah, he does.
Also, shout out to Supercoach winner CK Dragons, Chris Cahages. He finished 114th overall in the whole of Supercoach.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
and he was lucky enough to be
114.
in our comp and finish first.
He was in the Castrol comp and he just demolished everyone.
Yeah.
How good's that?
So he gets a pair of Castrol shorts.
Sent to him.
But
and
you know what,
then-
Mick? We got to go second and third, get a prize.
Second
as
and
well.
third?
The
Who are
whole
they?
year, we got to give it to him. So it was Jacob, coach of 2 Goals, 1 Cup.
Love the name.
Great name. And Richard, coach of Turbocharge.
Great
so
name.
if that is you, send us a screenshot of your app.
Yeah.
DM us and we'll get those shorts to you ASAP.
Delivered, yeah, because we delivered some shorts on the weekend. Ben Callanan guessed the correct score for Roosters Rabbits.
Did he get that score?
He got it,
And
yeah.
that wasn't after the game? Do we
No,
know?
I checked. He actually messages like in the morning. He was
You
like,
have to go to the bunker.
I checked. And he goes, hey, boys, sorry about the loss. I actually got the score. How do I get the shorts? I
Ben
was like,
actually went to my high school, so
Yep.
he's
Did
a
he?
fine man of Marcelin spirit, so he wouldn't lie.
He's an honest man.
He's
man.
an honest man.
And speaking of Supercoach, Jim, do you want to share the news that happened over the weekend with you?
What happened? Oh, yes. Yes, Age beat me in the wooden spoon battle.
I demolished you.
You got
I
1200.
got 1,200
Yeah.
in my grand final.
So regardless
the
of what I
shitters.
was going to do, I wasn't going to beat 1200.
Yeah.
So it was doomed either way.
But tell everyone how you started your week.
Well, I voiced Tolly Kula
And
on
he
Friday
got
night. And he got 188.
You
One of
times
the
that
highest
by
scores
2.
as Supercoach ever.
Yeah,
Yep.
this year.
But you also had Olakwatu.
I had Saab and Olakwatu,
who
which
got
sort of cancelled
180
him out.
and 120 respectively.
And then I had Nathan Cleary
Yeah,
against
150.
your Cowgirls.
Yep.
And he literally,
And
when he scored that try,
Yeah,
I was
I
going
was-
off my head because I knew that's when I won.
Yeah, that was it. But yeah, I didn't really tune in after that. I went to I actually went to the first AFLW game of the season for the Swannies
Oh,
girls
nice.
AFLW, there you
on
go.
Sunday.
Where
so
at?
just at North Sydney Oval, so
Oh,
just
nice.
down the road. So yeah, we went down and watched the girls play, and fuck, it was actually mad, eh?
Yeah.
Like, good crowd, great atmosphere. Like, the girls, like, the Swannies were down, and they came back in the second half. It was fucking mad.
They won.
It was close. And, like, with 20 seconds to go, Giants needed a goal to win, and it was just fucking, like, stress.
That's mad.
But
is that why we didn't hear you, Jimmy, for the rest of the weekend?
Yeah, it was
busy. You were mourning.
I was mourning, and I was watching the Swanee girls play.
So do you want to tell everyone what punishment you're picking? Are you going to take the boys out for 1,500, or you're going to get a donkey tattoo?
I am going to go with the donkey tattoo.
Wow.
Okay.
Are you locking it in?
Yeah, locked in.
Fuck it.
And I think I said
where are you going
that
to get it?
probably somewhere around the region of my ass.
Ooh, okay. Because I'm pretty sure last time you said you're going to go take the boys out to dinner.
It was a toss-up.
Yeah.
But, yes.
Bad down the pun, eh?
Well, mate,
We'll have to find out.
There's still time.
We'll go through our double wins and losses then.
Let's
on that
do it.
note.
We'll do it.
Okay, kick us off, Jimmy.
Manly Quaddy, Friday night, Saab into Vainga, DCE and Olac. $17, 23 copies. That one almost fell through.
With DCE.
DCE, mate.
He could have scored himself and he goes, no.
Gave it to Gerbo. But, yeah, lucky for us,
Thank
DCE
God
got
he
over.
I actually had $50 myself on that one as well. So I was
Thank you.
cheering. But then I put it all on South, so.
Think before you lose
Oh,
it.
my God. All right. And then in the same game, we had Manly vs Tigers, same game multi. Saab into Cooler, into Manly, minus 9.5. Easy money, $4.60, 12 copies. And then we had Dan's Fridge of the Week. We mentioned that earlier.
Yeah,
Jacob
great win there.
Tryfecta.
$9. There was people in the comments like, I always get on the fridges. I missed this one. They were gutted.
Yes.
Who would have thought
Dan
Jacob?
called it. He said every few weeks,
One of them
what's his
score.
name?
Daniel.
Jacob or Daniel scores.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he got the skipper's armband, so
First try
he's always
as
going to
well.
score. It's a good omen, that one.
And,
Captain Fridge. Fuck, it was there. It was
Yeah.
writing on the wall.
He saw the omen.
Yeah.
He's very good, Dan. And we, obviously over the weekend, plenty of same race multis, plenty of winners. So, yeah, make sure you jump on Dabble and
Those same race multis are going good.
Mate.
I love how
Best thing.
you're doing like the win for one of them and then
Yeah.
top 4, top 3 for
just a
another
bit of a
one.
safety net. You get better
like,
odds.
Yeah, quadruple your money.
You get
triple your
$4
money.
$5.
Because sometimes you're tossing between horses and you go, all right, you know what? Top 4 it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, or you
But
know
we had
something's
some
gonna
losses as well.
Yeah, we always have losses.
Yeah, so I'll start off probably with the most important loss of the weekend. My best bet. This
Yep.
was by far. This season's been sickening losses. Like we had Leclerc when he was polling at Monaco.
Yep.
We had Wales when they lost to Georgia. I think this one broke me.
Yeah, especially because you watched it live.
This one live, yeah. So this was the 5 a.m. kickoff. I didn't watch the first half.
After the double box.
After the double box,
Yeah.
woke up dusty, but I go, I'll watch it. Jared Bowen, anytime goal scorer,
Yeah.
and West Ham to keep a clean sheet, which means don't concede a goal.
Yeah.
Bowen scores in the 30th minute or something. Tick. That's $2.90 leg, done. West Ham clean sheet, another $2.90, done.
Yep.
First half, 1-0. Second half, they score again, 2-0. Zuma header.
So you're perfect at this stage.
Perfect. And then I'm thinking, I realised I actually fucked it. I did West Ham clean sheet instead of doing West Ham to win by a clean sheet. It would have given me an extra $2 odds. I go, what a dumbass.
Oh, because it could have been nil
Oh,
all.
right.
Oh, no,
But it didn't make sense because I did Bowen.
Yeah,
I was thinking, what the fuck is going
Would it
on?
have boosted your odds, you reckon?
I looked at it. It was an extra $1.90.
Oh, that's
What?
annoying.
Yeah, it was dumb on my behalf. So, so I'm thinking. See, that's where I went wrong. I was thinking, I'm going.
I could have won
Fuck,
this.
I could have won this. I was
Yeah,
looking.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so close to Jimmy on the rankings.
Did you start plugging in your
I
scores?
plugged
and
it
see
in.
how far?
I plugged it
You
in.
plugged it in.
I plugged it
okay,
in.
that's what happened.
And then I'm watching, and Luton Town, they had no shots all game.
Yeah.
And then last minute, they don't even fucking need a goal. 90th plus 2. They
Stop his
they,
side.
they whip it in, and the centre back is playing striker. And he just flicks the head on.
Yeah.
It just lofts, and the goalkeeper just looks at it. And I just sat there. I was like, what? VAR, something.
Nothing. You're like, this can't be real.
Convert, and I was just like, oh my God.
That's sickening.
And I just turned it off when I was like, that's too much.
$7 as well. That would have been so
$7
good for a
is
best
juicy,
bet.
and 14 people copied, which nothing crazy, but
That's a sickening
$7 is very
Yeah.
good value.
You know what? You know
20
what
on,
is
that's 140.
sickening? Our Friday best bet multi, 5 legs, $21.
Yep.
37 copies, 1 leg.
Always one leg out.
J Mac fell off.
Oh, he fell off. Oh, that's the one he
Yeah,
fell
he
off.
jumped. The horses jumped and he just fell
Straight away.
straight
right?
away. Jumped off. Yeah.
That is just.
So that's
stiff,
one way
like-
to do your cash.
And now is J-Mac out for a month?
Yeah, he's out for a month. Yeah, fractured his foot. So
That's very stiff.
very, very stiff. But hopefully we'll see him at the back end of the Spring Carnival. And then we had Storms Broncos, same game multi, 1 leg, $7, 22 copies, Oates forward pass.
Yeah, he went over. I was cheering. I'm like, you just wait. You see the touchy, and you're like, thanks, touchy.
Yeah.
Just rolled my multi.
Yeah.
And obviously today we had Tuesday best bet multi as well. It was about $24, 27 copies, one leg.
One leg again.
Ran fourth.
And we had it to place.
Had it to place.
Oh, we had it to
fourth.
place. Oh, we had to win.
Yeah.
No, had it to
And it
place.
was charging home
And
as
it was
well.
charging home. Missed by about half a neck.
That's not good.
So
That always hurts.
that's Dabble. So patrollers, the Spring Carnival is finally here. So make sure you jump on Dabble. They've got weekly live streams for all sports. We're going to be on this Saturday's racing live stream from 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be talking NRL finals, horse racing, and much more.
Because that's what the live streams are key for, I found. Because Jimmy's a very good punter, but he does a lot of late form where it's a few minutes before race, but he's processed it and he makes a late call.
Yeah.
On the live stream, Jimmy
Like,
can
see how
make
the
these
track's
live
playing,
calls.
you know, and he does it on the spot.
Yeah, so you can be following. So yeah, like Jimmy said, we're going to be on Dabble on the live stream at 12 p.m. on Saturday. So to sign up, click the link in the episode description and get signed up in less than 2 minutes. Use our special code Cast Patrol, CASTPATROL, to support the show. And if you don't have any idea about gambling, always gamble responsibly. And if you want tips, you can follow them on the app. There's so many tips. There's like Who H?
Mate, there's Gorilla Best, there's NRL Stats, there's us.
Thomas Brassel,
Tom
WA.
Brassel, WA.
Rory
Techers.
Flanagan's killing it on Twitter. So look, hit the link in the description. Let's make some magic together. And remember, live stream 12 p.m.
But the thing is, even if you're not a big punter, you can just join the app, and that's where you can watch the live stream. You can't watch it anywhere else.
Yeah, 100%.
So if you want to see us in action and join the fun, join Dabble now. And yeah, see you Saturday.
Exactly right. And just a reminder, what are you really gambling with? For free and confidential support, call 1-800-858-858 or visit the website gamblinghelponline.org.au.
So obviously we're dressed in funny looking outfits and it's for no reason.
Mad Monday costumes.
Mad Monday, of
We
course.
spoke about it.
Yep.
It's a thing. So our teams aren't in finals. And given how much we talk about our teams and how we slam other teams, I think it's only fair that we self-reflect on our team's years and look at it from an unbiased perspective.
An honest review of what happened.
Take the South hat off.
Yep. I'm a clown right now. So
No, you're the clown.
I'm very unbiased.
Just remember that South got you in this position.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll try
So
not to
we'll
get
start
too
off with
emotional.
Rabbitohs because I feel like that was a bit more talking points. So if you didn't know already, South's become the first team since the introduction of the top 8 final system to miss out on the playoffs or finals after sitting first on the ladder at any point from round 11.
Disgusting.
Jeez, I'm holding my tears back. That is painful.
Shocking.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
How does it happen? What do
No
you put it
words.
down to, Mick? Tell me.
So
What are you
I have a
thinking?
few things what went wrong. So I have a comparison of the first half of the season, second half, but I'll start with the what went wrong.
Yeah.
I think State of Origin definitely stopped our momentum. We were on a 6-win streak coming into, I think, round 12 finish, and we're on a 6-win streak.
Yep.
Origin starts.
We beat all the top 4 teams.
Yeah, we beat Penrith, we beat Storm, beat Brisbane.
Panthers. You said Panthers.
We had a good run. And then obviously going to State of Origin, you lose your players. But one of the biggest things was we lose Latrell. That was a minor calf injury that turned into 10 weeks. Yeah. I'm not blaming injuries on our season because that was just the catalyst, I think, that sort of started the decline. Mm-hmm. We also had Junior Totola do his knee in between. Yep. He was our best player last year in terms of like best and fairest awards. Yeah. So he got that. That was a big body. Tom Burgess was in and out of the side with injury too.
Also got injured.
Campbell Graham got injured against the Raiders, which was round 13, and that hurt his sternum. Given how much defense is his like strong suit, having a damaged sternum is not going to do anything for tackle.
He was playing with a plate, wasn't he? And you could tell it wasn't good for him.
It wasn't.
Keon obviously done his ankle. He was in and out of the team too, and not to mention all the Origin players again rested. So that was the first issue, I think. Lack of depth age. Do you think lack of depth was an issue?
Yeah, I think definitely in our middles and our edges, second row. Yep. I think that's a massive issue.
Yep.
But you can't really blame injuries. Every club has injuries, so I'm not going to blame the injuries.
What would you highlight?
Honestly, it's tough to pinpoint one thing. I'm going to go with our completion rate. It was shocking to end the year. We're trying to score off every play. Yep. So I don't know what that comes down to. Is that the way they're being coached? Is that just nervous under pressure, trying to score off every play?
Yeah.
I think our halves might need a reshuffle.
You think so?
Yes.
Are you saying that Cody, Ilias, which one, or both?
So I think Ilias is under pressure.
Yep.
I don't want to sugarcoat it. Like, it's obvious he's under pressure.
He's under pressure.
So, like, if you look at the top 4 teams, they all have a very informed halfback. Yep. Nathan Cleary.
Yep.
Sean Johnson.
Adam Reynolds.
Jerome Hughes.
Yep. All in great form. And it shows, like, a halfback does cop a lot of the criticism and pressure when your team's not performing. So Ilias is under pressure, and Jack Wyden coming. It gives opportunity for potentially Cody and Jack Wyden in the halves. I know there's no directional player there. We also have Dean Hawkins, who just got New South Wales Cup Player of the Year.
Shout out to Dean.
Shout out to Dino, Footy Dean.
Yeah.
So he's
Follow
also
the show.
sniffing there. We also have an issue with our second row.
Yes.
We've got Keon on the right. That left spot, man, with Cheekham, Hosty. No one's really standing up.
Yeah. Jed Cartwright's filled in a few times.
It gets rotated.
Jed's leaving, so
it doesn't. It's not locked in.
yeah, no one's.
I think
no one's
as
cemented
well,
up.
a lot of our players that got us those 6 wins in a row or to the top of the table, they didn't have the back end of the year they probably wish they did. Like Campbell was one of them. He was in form centre.
But I feel like the injury, he was playing really
injury definitely affected him, 100%.
He was not right. I've never seen Campbell miss so many tackles.
Latrell Mitchell didn't come back the same after the calf injury. He was not playing to his standard.
Yeah.
Keon Kalamatangi, I think, was the biggest one. He was close to the informed back rower going into Origin time. Everyone was talking about him. He got the injury, so he missed out on the Origin period. He came back and it just...
But he played so good in that debut, the Origin debut.
Yeah,
and then after that, just like flick of the switch, just I don't know, shut up shop.
Just didn't happen. As an outsider, Jimmy, what do you think? What did you notice about South? Because obviously we watch it with too much passion.
Yeah, I think the attack wasn't where it was sort of like last year. You know, when they do that sweep play with Latrell out the back, that cut out to AJ, it just wasn't as slick as
It's too predictable, would you say?
it's predictable, and it wasn't as slick as how it is.
Yeah.
It was very sloppy at times. Like it just wasn't. They were like, it just felt like they were half a second late on those plays.
You do raise a good point, because I remember 100%. At the start of the year, we were always attacking right and left. We had options.
Yeah.
And that's when we're unpredictable. That's when we're lethal in attack. Because teams are not, which way they're going? Left. Fuck, they got a right side as well. Campbell, Keon. Ilias was in good form then.
Exactly.
I think they fell into
their...
Like they looked at that left and right, and they're like, we can't go right anymore. Let's just go what we think works. Yeah. Left. And then, it didn't work.
And especially, I don't know, I don't want to keep going on for too long, but in that game, South Roosters, when it was like crunch time and we needed points, they did not go to Ilias once. Cookie usually loves Ilias. This time, he didn't even look. Keon was there, like, because we had the perfect view. Hands up the whole time. He was raging, like, give us the ball. They didn't go right once.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's like, pressure's on, give it to Cody. Bang.
Yeah, and Cody Latrell, that's who he turns. So, well, Latrell wasn't even there.
Yeah, we do need some balance.
Okay, well, let's look at the stats that for the start of the year and the capitulation everyone talks about. So round 11, so we're going to talk about first half of the year, which is round 1 to round 12, and the back half of the year, which is round 13 to 27. So when I say first half, that's those rounds, second half that. So win percentage in the first half of the year was 73%, pretty strong. 8 wins in 11 games. You compare that to our back end of the year, 31%, 4 wins in 13 games. Yeah. And with all due respect, and I mean this respectfully, 4 teams come at me, those wins that we had were against the Tigers.
Yep. So last place.
I mean, we had a good one against the Warriors.
That was lucky in the rain.
Yeah,
we played
in
good
the rain.
Game.
I think we beat Dragons somewhere in there.
Yeah,
and maybe the Titans. Like, yes, it was 4 wins, but I don't think it was like they weren't
convincing.
They weren't convincing wins, and they weren't matches that we were not meant to lose anyway.
Yeah, we expected to win.
Yeah, exactly. Saves. Yeah. Longest streak. 6 wins. That was the start of the year. But this one's the concerning one. 1 win was our longest streak in the second half of the year because we didn't win back-to-back games for round 13 or round 27, which is disgusting.
That was the hard part, eh? Like, just when you get that win, you're like, okay, here we go. This is the run. The run's going to start now. No, you cop a loss. And it was always that false sense of hope, and it never clicked.
And there was bye rounds in between. Not that played a part. Probably helped us in a way.
Yeah. And then all the stuff going with the coaches in the background, like that was simmering for ages, I reckon.
And I think we South they just looked really tired towards the back end of the year.
Oh, that was really tired. Yeah, the travelling would have got him.
I don't know what he was, the travelling, but they just looked so gassed.
Yeah. So we're blaming the Women's World Cup for making it travel.
Hey, I don't know.
We're not blaming that.
We love the
but look, this is the part that I find the most confusing because when I did the stats, I was like, oh, wow. Points scored in the first half of the year, 24 points per game. Second half of the year, 23 points per game. So maybe it wasn't the attack that was such an issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then this is the part that concerned me. Points conceded. First half of the year, 13.64. So we're looking at two tries, give or take.
Games.
Defense wins games. Second half of the year, 27 points per game. So you're telling me
you're not going to make finals or win a comp with that.
4 to 5 tries a game. That is for a team that should be in the top 4 with all their star-studded roster. That's not it.
So you think defense is our issue? Seeing those numbers, have to agree.
Another issue that I didn't highlight was I think the bench as well. Benches used to be just, they're your 4 fringy players, put them there. Now they're becoming, some bench players are playing more minutes than the starters. Yeah. And our bench was made up a lot of rookies and utilities just because we didn't have the depth. Like Taylor Duncan, amazing player. I think he'd be a future gun. Yeah. But he was playing like big minutes in the middle and I felt sorry for him because he's still growing and he's still developing into I think he's a lock.
We chucked him in there too early, for those long minutes.
And big minutes. And it showed against the Roosters. He made those 2 errors and I think JD hooked him. And then the stats in terms of completion rates and handling errors, I just want to highlight. So for the whole year, we completed at 75%. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So
JD won't be happy with that.
3 out of 4 sets, there was always an error. 1 out of 4 sets. And then that's the 15th worst in the comp for completion rate.
So third last completion. That's definitely an issue.
And handling errors, we made 9.45 handling errors per game. The second most errors, only behind the Tigers. That probably goes to what you were saying, Jimmy. They're looking tired, and what you said, the predictability.
And they're trying to score off every play.
That's it. So, look forward to next year. I think you touched on it. It's not Ilias's fault. Don't get me wrong.
No.
But if people are talking about the halfback combination, spines not gelling. At least now there's options. You have Dean Hawkins, who got Player of the Year New South Wales Cup, and Jack Wyden's coming in. Is an option as well.
Well, I think Ilias has a great running game. We saw glimpses of that. He sniffs the line pretty well.
Yeah.
Good passing game. Just his kicking game probably has a bit of work on. But to be fair to him, he hasn't grown up playing the halves. I think he was a centre.
I've heard. Yeah.
So he's got time to progress.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's Rabbitohs season review. I think we've tried to cover it in the most fair way possible, just looking at it as fans and stats wise as well. Let us know what you think as well. Drop comments in the YouTube and tell us where do you think South went wrong or what they did right. Jimmy, Cowboys, you take over. Me and H can take a seat back. We'll ask you questions.
Yeah, so Cowboys season review, I'll try and keep it short and sweet. So what went wrong, I think obviously the obvious is our defence. Back in 2022, we were one of the best defensive teams. But it just wasn't the same in 2023. A few stats. Points conceded 2022 was 361. And in 2023 is 498.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what made you guys a top 4 team. Your defense was
big difference.
What won you the games last year?
Massively.
Yeah.
So we built our games on our defense last year, and this year it just wasn't there. I think we played a lot of our games in patches. We weren't consistent for the full 80. I think that was evident on Saturday against Penrith.
Yep.
That first half, we just...
No, I don't know. You guys came back for a few tries in a row.
A few tries, we kicked off the second half with a few tries, but again, we just got to be consistent for the full 80. At the start of the season, I think we lost too many games where we were expected to win.
I think we called it second year syndrome.
Yeah,
we ruled you guys out early.
I think what was it? The Warriors before, at the start of the year, Dolphins. I think Dogs as well. We lost to them.
Pretty easy games.
That's 6 points right there. That we could probably be in the finals.
And I think Roosters at one point, or did you beat Roosters?
There
was a lot of losses.
Yeah, you beat. That's what made me. I think
shave the head.
Yeah.
Wait, did you shave the head because Cowboys won or lost?
Cowboys won. I had Roosters.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was it.
And then, look, obviously we don't want to blame injuries, but I think there was a lot of injuries at different times of the year in very key positions. So there was a lot of chopping and changing each week, which obviously doesn't help with combinations. But it wasn't a good season for the Cows at all. And I think Todd and the squad will be very disappointed in the way they went this year, especially with, the benchmark that we set from last year. I think it's definitely a fail this season.
You're definitely right about not playing the full 80. There was a lot of times where just before halftime you put on 2 tries and then come out second half, nothing.
It just
you wouldn't do anything. How big of a loss do you think Valentine Holmes was at the back end of that year?
Yeah, I think Val was huge, obviously in that left centre position. Obviously we had Zachy Laybutt come in, but again, I don't want to blame suspensions or injuries. We've still got a great squad there.
Yeah.
Plenty of good players. So
we've seen how hot drinking get. If he wasn't ruled out the Dally M, he'd be close to getting it.
100%. Yeah.
I think forwards were a bit of a question mark. Look,
the big one I think is Taumalola.
Yes, 100%. Because how many minutes does he play these days? 40?
40
off the bench. Yeah.
40.
So I don't know what's going on there. He hasn't been at his best.
Cotter wasn't. He was in patches good.
Yeah.
After Origin, a bit quiet.
Yeah. I mean, it's just hard. And like someone like Reece Robson, who relies on his running game, when there's no go forward, when there's no quick play of the balls, he's just...
Yeah, that's why we didn't see much of him this year.
Yeah, exactly. So
he was a try-scoring freak.
He
Quick
was.
play the balls, he's gone.
He's off.
But not much this year.
So obviously...
What about to look forward to?
So that's what went wrong. Something to look forward to. I think Age touched on it. We saw glimpses of brilliance, especially from Dearden and Drinky throughout
Fear
the
the
year.
deer, baby.
Fear the deer and Drinky. So I think that's something to look forward to for the next couple of seasons. I think our back row depth is one. A lot of good young forwards, Nanai, Lukey, Luch, Finafiaki, Griffin Name. A lot of good young forwards coming through.
Finafiaki looks good, eh? He looks
He's solid.
damaging.
Yeah. So he comes on late, so hopefully he'll get a bit more game time next year. I think Zach Laybut emerged late as, potential Hiku replacement. Obviously, Hiku's leaving, so...
He's deceivingly quick, Laybut.
He
very
good.
that break against Panthers and just goes bang, and they couldn't even touch him.
Has he got a brother, Labour?
Yeah, Cole Laybut.
Was he the Papua New Guinea?
Yeah. He played, I think, a few games for the Cowboys. I think he's still playing maybe Q Cup now, but yeah, they're brothers. And then Jakey Clifford coming back next year to the Cows, so hopefully he might push for a spot.
I think that's enough for talking about teams that are eliminated. Souths and Cowboys, they're done for the year. They're cast. What about Mad Monday celebrations?
Yeah.
Boys? Let's touch on a few that have happened in history.
Well, it's Mad Monday for us.
It
so
is.
It's a perfect time to delve in.
Hopefully we don't get fined.
No.
Yeah.
Any stories come to mind, Age?
The one that comes to mind is 2018 Doggies, when they got caught stripping and passing out
On that pub or whatever?
Yeah, that pub
upstairs.
wherever they were.
Yeah.
That's horrible from the journos, waiting out there, waiting with the camera.
With the camera.
That was...
Adam Elliott was...
Doing something. He was doing something.
Yeah, we don't know what he was doing. Who knows? But he was probably naked of some sort, doing some reckless stuff, and they got fined $250,000.
It's good because Bulldogs are actually scrapping their Mad Monday this year after
they didn't do what
season.
They fed the homeless, right?
Yeah, feeding the homeless. Yeah, I mean
Well
that's
done.
fair enough.
I think
they've got
after
issue
their
with culture
season,
apparently. So who knows?
What else comes to mind, boys?
We had, was it in 2019, Sean Lane? He got done for holding a little bag of a unknown substance.
Unknown.
Yes. It could have been anything.
Could have been anything.
Could have been sugar.
Yes.
Who knows?
But it was a video, right? And he was like waving it around, and then he got done.
He got fined
not a good look.
$17.5K.
A little slap on the wrist.
Well, I'll tell you fines, boys, because throw it back to 2 years ago, 3 maybe. Brandon Smith and Cameron Munster.
I think it was last year.
Last year was
because Cheese's farewell from Storm.
Yeah, I think that was last year.
Yeah,
this has felt like the longest year ever.
Oh yeah, for South fans it has.
Wait, as in Storm finished the season
like 1 year ago from today.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
no way.
Yeah, man.
That's ridiculous. Anyway, fuck, this has been a long year, boys.
It has been. It has been.
Yeah, so Brandon Smith and Cameron Munster last year holding bags of, again, unknown white powder. By this time, Munster was hit with a $100,000 fine.
Whack.
Brandon Smith, $50,000 fine. And Chris Lewis, $10,000 fine. So it's based on their salaries, I assume. So Chris Lewis, it's all right. Mate, I get, but I bet he's on some good coin. But they're the Mad Monday stories. You don't really see it anymore. I think they try and keep it closed doors because they just know there's a journo sniffing around the corner.
Well, I didn't hear much about the South Mad Monday.
No.
Did they have one?
Not a peep. I think they had one, yeah.
I saw one photo of Damien Cook with cruisers. That was it.
I think I saw a story about the Manly one this year that they were partying in Matty Johns' garage.
Matty
After
Johns?
their awards night. Yeah. So
Matty Johns' garage.
Well, 'cause of
because
Cooper.
Coops lives at home, and then he must have brought everyone back to their house. So
That's mad.
That's pretty good.
yeah,
Did it all come from AFL? Did AFL start all the dress ups and that, or has it been going on for ages?
They used to start with like the nudie run on like the Mondays and stuff, but AFL, their dress ups are
So
elite.
good.
Geelong, I think, smash it every year. They posted one on the Instagram. It was like just impersonations: Barbie, Ken, Harry Potter. The best was like Fred again.
Fred again was
He had
good.
like the vest and
it's
the
like a
little
ritual they do every year.
decks. What dress up? If you weren't going as a clown, would you go as?
Oh, maybe Super Mario was another option.
Super
Can't go
Mario.
wrong with Mario. It's a me.
What about NRL context? Would you go as anything there?
NRL.
Like a Phil Gould?
Gus would be
Gus,
good. Or
yeah.
Peter
Gus.
V'landys.
Valandis.
Peter V'landys.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
bad.
Who else could you do?
Andrew Abdo.
Yeah, Blocker Roach.
Mate, there's too many of them.
Rabs would be an easy one to do.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
Just get a mic and suit.
Yeah.
But let's get into it. NRL finals, week one's upon us. 4 games, and it just gets halved every week from now, which is sad because it's been a long season, but footy's almost done.
Finals
4 weeks.
is
4
here.
weeks left. 1 month and we're done.
The finals is here.
Yeah.
It's
I
sort
think
of-
there's been a typo. There's no South Sydney on this list, Mick. Is this a typo?
Cowboys?
Cowboys? I can't see him
It's
either.
like where's Wally? Can't find him.
Yeah.
So let's touch in the first game. Broncos, versus Storm, second versus third, Friday 7:50 at Suncorp Stadium. Age, what do the stats have to say about this one?
Mate, the stats are not looking good for you Broncos fans, so block your ears, put us on mute for a second while I tell you this. Storm have won the last 14 versus Broncos.
They've got the wood over
14 games in a row.
They've got the wood over.
Wow. They even made them rest players last week. That's how scared they were.
And they still beat them.
Yes, but I think this is a different story. You know, they got
Both
all their
teams
guns back.
are back.
Yes,
Fully,
back to full strength.
Full strength, yep.
Pappy's still on the bench.
Pappy bench, Meany
Walsh
starts.
is back for
Walsh
the
is
Bronx.
back.
Is Carrigan back?
Carrigan's back.
Big
Renault's
inclusion.
back.
Big inclusion.
So
Not bad.
Yeah, I think they can break the streak. Definitely.
they can.
They can.
I
They
think
can
you're
do
getting
it.
a good price.
They're at
for
home as
Melbourne.
well.
I think you're getting about $230 for Melbourne.
Well, how about we build a same game multi, boys?
Let's
Should
do
we
it.
do it?
We'll do it for each game.
Yep, let's do it. Jimmy, get Dabble up.
Yep.
All our bets are on Dabble, so you can head there now and copy them up. They'll be up by the time.
So what are
you're
we
listening.
thinking, boys? Brisbane or Melbourne?
Look, I think I'm going to tip Broncos for this game, but I tipped Melbourne last week, so I'm in a bit of a head fuck. I think
Yeah. Maybe Melbourne with the line, maybe?
Yeah, I mean that's safe. What is it?
Well, the line
What's
is...
the max line we can do? Or let's do
A safe enough line.
10-ish?
Let's go 12.
12?
Plus 12 and a half, yeah.
Yeah.
$1.35.
Yep. I like that. That's pretty safe.
Do you want to do a try scorer?
Yeah, we got to do a try scorer.
Who's gonna
What do you
score?
reckon? Like Warbrick,
Cobbo always scores at Suncorp.
Cobbo.
Arthurs, he's playing over Oates.
Who's on the left? The Broncos always score left winger.
Arthurs.
Oates is out, yes.
Oates is out.
Yeah, all right, we'll go Arthurs.
I like Arthur's.
Jesse
he
Arthurs.
seems to find the try
I'll
line.
just do Cobbo for like Trifecta or something.
Do it later, Mick.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
That's fine.
And one more leg. What do we reckon? Do you want to do like an over-unders or...
Unders?
Yeah, I can feel it being a
Defense,
grind,
like
tough
Bellamy.
battle.
Yep.
Under, what are we, 50-ish?
We
52,
can do
50.
And these markets are all on Dabble, by the way. So
They
I'm
are.
using the link in the description.
Yes.
Under 50 and a half?
Under 50. I don't think he'll go over
Take
50.
it.
I like that.
Alright,
What do we
let's
get
do
if we combine those three legs, Jimmy?
$5.
$5.
Okay.
Value.
That's good. I like that.
Very good value.
Arthur's Storm plus 12.5. Under 50 and a half.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, on to the next game. We got Panthers first place versus Warriors fourth. Sunday 4:05 p.m. at Bluebet Stadium. Boys, what are we thinking here? Can we see a Wires upset?
I mean, I'm on the bandwagon.
Oh, we're all on the
We're all
bandwagon.
on the bandwagon.
I think
we've-
every team that's been eliminated is on it.
Can
But
they beat Penrith in Penrith?
I don't think anyone beats Penrith
I
in
don't think
Penrith.
so.
You couldn't name a team.
Maybe Brizzy will get close.
Maybe.
Not in Penrith. Penrith's a fortress.
Yeah, but they lost 2 weeks ago there
To Para.
to Para. Yeah, but Para aren't it. Para's their hoodoo team.
They are.
But a full strength Penrith in finals, different story.
Yeah, but speaking of a hoodoo, Panthers have won the last 7 versus Wires.
Okay.
It's quite the stat.
But
Yeah.
but Sean Johnson, you know, he's back this week.
Yep.
Had a week off. The quad's been playing him, hasn't been kicking.
Had a rest.
Had a rest.
Sad
He's
week
won
off.
his last 6 games away from home.
There you go.
So
Wires,
he's
I think
lost
they've
travelling.
only lost 3 all year or something away from home.
Normally they couldn't
It's
travel.
usually the opposite, right?
Yeah, exactly. So now they're doing good. Look, I love the Wires. I love all their middles, like Fanua Blake, Tohu Harris, Barnett. Like they just got workhorses.
Yeah.
But Penrith just eat away at you. They tip you down, break you down until you're literally gassed, and that's when they do their best work.
Once you let them get on that roll, they're hard to stop, man.
Very
I saw
hard.
that Cowboys first half. When you let them have it their way, it's cooked.
It's done.
They're so clinical, and their outside backs getting out of trouble is crazy. Like Critter, Bizza, Tago,
Coming out of their
Karuva,
own
Edwards. It's like,
It's
bruh, give me a break.
relentless.
Give me,
Well,
give me
even on the attack, it's relentless. Like those guys can all score.
Yeah.
And I just think they go right, Critter left, Taruva's there. It's like just doesn't stop.
And it kills me because Lua gets injured. Everyone's like, oh, Panthers are gone. Cogger comes in, does a perfect job.
I think he got 3 tries or something against Cows.
And they're
So he had a
he's
field
linking
day.
up with Cleary nice. He's literally just giving Cleary the ball, which is
That's
perfect.
all you need to do.
And they've been resting their players.
Decent
It's
kicking game.
yeah. Look, I think we take Penrith. Penrith will win well here. Or
Do
no?
you want to do Warriors with
nah,
a line,
just-
maybe?
Do you think it's safe for Warriors?
What's a good line for the Warriors? I don't
big
see
line.
him losing more than 13 plus.
So let's do, maybe to go safe, we'll do 18 and a half.
Yeah, surely Warriors, the
Okay.
form they're in, week off, they rest all their guns.
Yep.
They're good at away now. I reckon they hold that.
At least that way I can go for the Warriors, you
Yeah.
know?
yeah.
But I still think
we do want to
Penrith-
see a Warriors win.
Yeah, you still want to see
So
it.
Warriors plus 18 and a half. And what about some try scores? Let's do maybe 2 try scores.
Oh.
Who's going to score?
It's
To'o.
Yeah. Yeah.
To'o's good. I actually have a stat here for To'o. He scored 6 tries in the last 4 games versus Warriors.
Beautiful.
Are we going to go another Penrith line or we go Warriors?
Let's go Warriors.
Got to go Warriors. 'cause we've
That's
got
it.
Warriors.
Only one. Lesniak.
DWZ.
Dallin, Watini, the
Chuck him
best
in.
finisher in the comp.
I had him as my best bet. A few weeks ago, he got me over. Easy.
Right, who got leading try scorer in the end? Who ended up getting it? Sarko. So Dallin was right behind him. He didn't play many games.
No, he got rested as well. He may have scored. Who knows?
And in the last 9 games this year, he scored 13 tries.
Wow.
So we'll surely get one from him.
Yeah.
What do we get if you put them together?
$6.50
on Dabble?
I like that.
on Dabble.
So To'o, DWZ.
Warriors plus 18.5.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
So that's
like
up now on Dabble. Check it out.
And then you've got Sharks versus the Roosters. Saturday, 7:50 p.m. PointsBet Stadium, 6th place versus 7th place. So Chooks have won their last 5 games this year. They're on a bit of a hot streak, one of them being the Rabbitohs. Mm-hmm. We get it.
Thanks, Mick. You didn't have to bring that part up.
Well, they're
One
killing
being the Cowboys as well.
One being the Cowboys. So
there's a bit of bad blood.
they're killing
there.
us, but that's what you got to do.
But the Roosters, they've won 7 of the last 8
versus Sharks.
Yeah, that's a good bet there. Good omen there. But I can't see the Roosters winning.
Really? You think Sharks?
I don't want to see them. I should say.
Oh, you don't want to see them. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them. But I do love the Sharks bench. They got 4 big boppers on their bench.
Who are they?
Jack Williams, Royce Hunt, Hazelton, and Kafusi.
That is a big bench.
That is a big bench.
Big boppers, mate.
Well, positive signs for Age because Sharks have won 6 of the last 8 matches at PointsBet Stadium. So there was talk in the middle of the week, PointsBet Stadium or send them to Allianz. Fuck that. You finish higher in that position to get a home final.
I think it's because they can only fit, 12.5K at PointsBet.
But then don't take it at Allianz. Like, if you're going to take it anywhere, take it to like a Combank. Take it to an ANZ. But I mean, it defeats the purpose of getting that advantage.
That home final,
round. But look, let's get back into it. I think I'm biased here, but I'll try and look without a bias. I think Roosters are playing really well right now.
Yeah.
I think they are still lacking just those players that they need for finals time. Maria Hargraves, I touched on him last week. Yep. Big out. Tupo's still out. Manu's back. I'm not sure.
Hargraves done a good job for them.
Yeah, I'm not sure what fitness Manu sort of comes back in at. Could be at 60, 70%.
You'd say 80, 85. I don't think he's not 100.
Hammies are tough. But then I look at Sharks and they didn't play too well against the Raiders. And they've sort of been, against top teams, they just limp into these games. But
but they can win. They can win. They have a great forward pack. Mm-hmm. And if Hines is on, they can definitely win this game. Yeah. But in saying that, I think Roosters with like a handicap would be the way I'd go.
So what do we think?
But like a big handicap. Because Sharks would easily blow them out of the park.
So I think Roosters are favourites, aren't they?
I think Sharks adjust. It's really close to the odds. I think it's $1.86.
So maybe we do Roosters like plus
over a try. Do like what?
9.5.
Yeah, 9.5.
Okay.
Yep. What try scorers do you reckon?
Who's going to score?
I can either see Paulga, Ronaldo,
Suoli'i.
Yes.
Suoli'i's good.
He Jump over the top of Ronaldo
last week, but maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
I like Suoli'i.
He's in form.
One more leg. What do you reckon? Like an over/under?
You see points? I can see a few points.
Yeah, I can defend.
I think like 20, maybe like 24-18, over 40.
Yeah, over 39.5.
39. There
over
you
39.
Go. So 40. So 20.
Yeah.
22-18, we win.
Yeah.
As long as Suoli'i.
I also don't mind Ronaldo, and I know we don't have to put him in the multi, but he scored 3 in his last 4 games versus Chooks.
It's a pretty good stat. It's not decent. 1 for 1, but if you want to make it more juicy, you can add Ronaldo in.
Yeah. I feel like he's a multi-killer though. Like he's been in so many and just he doesn't get it.
He doesn't score.
But then when you don't put him in, he scores in the first half, and you're like, bro, that was the most
obvious.
So obvious. I should have done him.
Even Ramian's that one. Like he scores when you don't have him.
You know who's that one? Sione Katoa.
Sione Katoa.
Yes.
Honestly, all of them. Even Talakai. Don't put him in your multis.
All the backs. But we'll do this multi, the 3 legs, $3.90.
I'm happy with that. Play it safe.
Put it on Dabble, Jim. We'll put the write-up on later.
On Dabble, yep.
100%.
And the final game of the round, shout out to What's New in the Castle, Knights versus Canberra Raiders, Sunday, 4 p.m. at McDonald Jones Stadium. It's going to be a sellout. I think it's already sold out.
It's already sold out.
It's
the Brickies versus the Milk. This is a big one. Brickies are going for 10 straight wins this year. And we know what happened the last time they won this many. They won the comp in 01.
Yeah.
So if that's an omen you're willing to take, Pong is back as well. So... mate, he's been their man all year.
He has been.
They're at home. Ponga's back. I'm going Knights.
Do you think Knights win like really well in this one?
I think so.
Horsburgh is a big loss for the Raiders.
No Horsburgh, no Papali'i, no Whiten.
I think they've got young Peru starting lock.
He's Whiten out too.
Whiten's out.
What did he do?
Well, Frawley's 5'8".
Frawley's 5'8", yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Rupp on a fullback. Schiller on the wing.
Chris is suspended.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually got a few outs.
Yeah.
I missed Whiten on the team list.
The Raiders are depleted, and they're playing away.
Knights at home.
I'm all in on Knights.
All in.
Up the Brickies.
What do you reckon for the same game multi?
Knights with a line.
Yeah, -6.5.
Push it a bit.
More.
We'll play safe.
Play it safe.
Oh, you're going to go really safe.
Yeah, we'll go safe.
Myself,
all right.
I'll probably do a bit more.
Then we'll go like a couple nice try scorers.
Yeah, we'll boost it up.
Big bad Greg scoring. They're not stopping
Just put
him.
both, that's it.
Both the
Call it
wingers.
a day.
Dom,
Young.
yeah. Dom's finishing is cooked. I'm so pissed off.
that
with
try.
He's gone to the Roosters. It just hurts.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you just know what he's going to do.
That's
for them.
another thing about for next year. That'll be a talking point. How does 6 backs fit into 5?
Yeah.
So who misses out? So obviously Teddy will say is the lock at fullback.
Yeah.
Then you got Tupou, Dom Young, and Suoliti as the wingers.
Yeah.
Billy Smith and Manu. Ooh.
Fuck. Like if they're all fit. you're saying?
Manu centre. We're locking him in.
Yeah, lock in.
Which wing are we locking in?
You got to lock in
Dom
Tupou.
Dom Young.
And Dom Young. Because Willie's leave. Oh, I don't know.
And what? You don't play Suoliti?
But then Billy Smith's been in good form as well.
Yeah.
It's tough.
They'll
tough.
work it out.
Hey,
but
boys,
knowing Roosters' injury luck, they'll probably have
guess
one
what?
of them.
That's the next year problem.
Yeah.
That is an extra
Let's
one.
focus on this.
So that same game multi, we're going to do Dom Young, Greg Marzoo, Newcastle -6.5, and we're going to do one more leg, like an over.
Yeah, do overs. There'll be points.
Over 37.5.
Yeah, I'm happy with over 37. Yeah.
Yep.
It should be over.
$4.10.
Not bad. Not
So
bad.
quick weekly tips. So we all know. Reminder: this weekly tips is sponsored by TBC Live. They're doing the giveaway for the NRL jersey that Adrian mentioned earlier. We'll get to them in a sec. So who are our tips? Broncos versus Storm.
I'm going to go Storm.
I'm going to go Melbourne with the hoodoo.
I'm going Broncos. Panthers versus Warriors.
Panthers.
Unfortunately, even though we're on the bandwagon.
Yeah, we want Warriors, but Panthers realistically.
I'll get a second chance. It's fine.
Yeah.
Sharks versus Roosters.
Roosters.
My heart says Sharks and my head says Sharks. Go the Sharks.
Yeah, I'm going Sharks. And then you got Knights versus Raiders. Knights.
Brickies all day.
Brickies, up the brickies.
All right, guys, tips are in. TBC Live, it's back on board. They got a giveaway. They're going to do a giveaway every single week of the finals. So if you cast your minds back a month, 2 months ago, TBC Live was only a website. It was available on the mobile, like Safari, Google Chrome. But now it's available on the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store. And just in time for the NRL finals for the brand new TBC Live app. It's free to play and open to all ages. So if you're listening and you want to know what is going on, basically 4 action-packed NRL games, make big and bold predictions for a chance to win an NRL jersey of your choice. So most points to the individual user gets an NRL jersey.
So if you get correct predictions, you gain points. If you comment on other predictions, you also gain points, right?
Yep. Like you can back another prediction.
Yes.
Age, what predictions can we make? Anything?
Mate, you can literally do anything. It
Anything
doesn't have to be head-to-head. It doesn't have to be a player to score. It can be as crazy as doing Warriors fans to hold up 10-plus signs on a broadcast.
There's going to be a streaker.
There's going to be a streaker.
Someone with yellow boots scores a try. Don't have to say a name. Just yellow boots.
But you can put in time frames, okay?
Yes. That's key.
So you can do within the next 15 minutes the right winger to score.
And it's similar to Dabble in the extent that you can just copy a prediction,
Yes.
and it's free to play.
Yes. But the main catch here is the jersey of your choice for the highest ranked on the leaderboard, okay? So if you want a Waz jersey because you're jumping on the Waz bandwagon, bang, you win that. You want to support your team, you want a Panthers jersey, you win that, okay? So hop on as the game starts so you can make early predictions. You can also put your tips in. And then, we're going to be in there the whole weekend as well. So come say hi and make a prediction.
So remember, when the event kicks off, that's your cue to start racking up points on your profile and eventually leads to the jersey winner. And you can put tips in and you can see percentages. So if you don't really know who you're going, Broncos Storm, you can see, 70% to the Broncos. All right, I'll go with the majority.
Yeah.
So Jimmy, what is TBC
So
Live?
what's TBC Live all about? Well, like we said, dive into real-time predictions, compete with other NRL fans, and immerse yourself in a fun, risk-free prediction playground. It's open to everyone, like we said, and if you need a hand navigating, simply tap on the question mark icon in the top right corner in the app for guidance.
Boys, I think I'm actually going to smash it out of the park.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I reckon I'll be on the top of the leaderboard and I'm going to actually get a jersey for myself.
Oh, yeah.
So everyone listening at home, if you think you can beat me, download TBC Live now and challenge us. We all have our own individual account and we're going to make predictions.
Because we can actually win and we'll be on it.
Oh, yeah, don't you
for
worry.
all the games.
Yep.
Jump on. At least do one prediction. Test out the app. Download it. It's literally less than 10 seconds to sign up.
Yeah.
Email, name, password, done.
And a chance to win a jersey of your choice.
It's,
for free.
for free.
How good
You
is
know?
that?
And you're bragging rights in the process, you know?
And guess what? You can chat to other people whilst you make these predictions that are like-minded like you. So, boys, we're going to do a little competition between us. We're going to do a bold prediction now. We'll obviously put it in when the event kicks off.
We will, yep.
But what's your bold prediction? Age, start us off.
Well, I already mentioned it. I don't know how bold it is, but I'm going to go Warriors fans to hold up 10 plus signs on the broadcast.
Okay.
Wow.
So if the signs are there and they're not on the broadcast, it doesn't count. You have to physically see 10 different
10+.
signs. 10 unique signs. We know how much Warriors fans love their signs.
Are you going to put a lot of TBC Live staking points
Mate,
on it?
I'll be going triple stake, whatever the max stake is.
And Jimmy, what's your prediction?
As Age said, I'm going to go max stake here as well. Knights to score in the first 10 minutes.
Nice to score in the
They
first 10
scored in the third minute last game.
Yep.
But before that, they didn't score in the first 10. So, okay. Bit of
Back
a
to
toss of
back.
the coin. I'm actually going to go a different route just to show you how you can make predictions about anything and it's not so structured and restricted. I'm going Craig Bellamy to swear on camera 3+ times in the first half. That's our predictions. We'll compare it next week on the podcast. So if you want in, it's easy. Download the app via the episode description. We'll put in the link below. Super easy. Click the link. Download on your respective Google Play or Apple Store. Or just search it up on your respective app. So check out the full terms and conditions at tbclive.com. But remember, rule number 1, don't be a dickhead. That's it.
Jesus, I'm out then. Sorry, guys.
So let's move on, boys.
How good's that?
We talked about it before, Spring Carnival. Jimmy, you prepared some horses that we wanted to watch over spring.
So here are the top 5 horses to watch for this Spring Carnival. So we're going to kick it off here with Shinzo, trained by Chris Waller, owned by Coolmore. So he's had 4 starts for 2 wins and 2 minor placings, including the Golden Slipper win in the autumn. Reports are he's being aimed at the Everest with a potential lead-up run in the Golden Rose. So they want to keep him fresh for the Everest. He's yet to get a slot, but obviously depending on how he goes in the Golden Rose. But obviously there is a Golden Slipper curse. It is real.
What is it? What is this curse you speak of?
So the curse is the 15 of the last 30 Golden Slipper winners have failed to win another race.
So 50% haven't won another race?
Yeah.
After
They've won the Golden Slipper.
Well, that's worse than the 18th man curse.
It is worse than the
That's
18th
not.
man.
The
So
18th man's cast.
I think this horse can break the curse. I think we're going to see an even better 3-year-old. So watch out for Shinzo this spring. Next, we've got Globe, trained by Mick Price and Mick Kent Jr. Now, he's unbeaten, 4 starts for 4 wins with a combined winning margin of 14 lengths. Now, he went from maiden grade and worked through the grades nicely during the winter. Very easygoing horse, jump straight to the front, and he just keeps on running. The Cox Plate is the target, but where he goes first up is still to be confirmed. There is reports he'll run on Saturday in the Fee and Stakes, but he's down the order of entry, so he might not get a run. But it'll be interesting to see if his winter form does stack up against the tougher opposition, obviously, of the Spring Carnival.
You're a betting man, Jimmy. How many more wins in a row do you see Globe getting?
I think it depends where he goes. I think if he goes to group level, jumping from benchmark to group level is always difficult. But I think, I don't know, maybe another 1 or 2.
1 or 2?
Yeah.
Like
1 or
it.
2. Next, we've got Without a Fight. He's trained by Anthony and Sam Friedman. Now, we saw him come over for the Melbourne Cup last year. Obviously, he failed. Things didn't go to plan in the Melbourne Cup. He ran, obviously, down the track. But he's come back in the winter with 2 dominant wins over the Winter Carnival, including the Q22 over the 2200. So he looks like he's back to his best. Obviously, the Cox Plate, Caulfield Cup, Melbourne Cup will be the 3 main targets, but I think the Caulfield Cup will be more his go. And potentially we'll see him in another Melbourne Cup and hopefully be competitive.
You know what? I'm not going to blame the horse. I'm going to blame Mick because that was Mick's tip for the Cup. So,
Mick's a curse.
Sorry, boys.
So Mick cursed Without a Fight.
Yeah, but it looks like he's back. So as long as Mick doesn't pick him for anything coming up, I think he'll be right.
One to watch.
Try not to.
Next, we've got Amelia's Jewel, trained in WA by Simon Miller. WA mare, 9 starts for 7 wins and 2 minor placings. Her last run was in the Quokka where she was beaten, but she drew wide, got back and charged home to just miss. She's got an electric turn of foot. Could be the best WA horse we've ever seen.
I bloody love Amelia's Jewel. It's
Just
always
a
in
winner.
the multi.
Just
Every
a winner.
time.
Great horse.
You got
Just
the
a winner.
South colours on the silk, the green and red.
Yep.
Mate.
Who rolled it
Love
in the Quokka, Jim, if you can...
It was Overpass.
Overpass, that's it.
Yeah, so
Big
Overpass.
spring coming up for Overpass too.
Yeah, excited to see Overpass in the spring. But yeah, obviously the spring options for Amelia's Jewel is still up in the air, but we're likely going to see her kick off her campaign in Melbourne with the Golden Eagle, the potential target. Obviously, there's still plenty of debate on how good she is. She's only ever run in WA, but obviously excited to see her run in the spring. Last but not least, Romantic Warrior, Hong Kong horse, trained by Danny Shum. 14 starts for 10 career wins. Almost beat Golden 63 starts back, which is probably the best horse we've seen in Hong Kong, and ran second over the 2,400 meters last start, but I don't think he suits the 2,400. Now, interesting, we saw what Dubai Honor did during the autumn, where he beat up our Group 1 horses, made them look second grade. Well, Romantic Warrior made him look B grade when they met in Hong Kong. So that form will stack up well. He's confirmed to have a run in the Cox Plate with a likely lead-up run in the Turnbull, but obviously yet to be confirmed. J-Mac will ride. Exciting. Can't wait to see what he does on Australian soil.
I just want to pause quickly. Just sitting back, watching Jimmy talk about horse racing,
Yeah.
Spring Carnival in
I
that
could fall
Cowboys
asleep
fit.
to it. It's just so therapeutic.
Mate, I could go on all day.
It is making me feel things in this Wally suit.
Yeah, he's got the Cowboys suit as well. It's
I'm looking at this
mate.
little cuff around his neck, and he's talking about, Jimmy.
I can't wait. Obviously, notable mentions, the obvious ones. You got Giga Kick, I Wish I Win. They're obviously being aimed at the Everest. We've already seen them run, or we'll see Giga Kick run this weekend. We've seen I Wish I Win. Imperatriz, she'll come back. She's been trying like a jet in New Zealand. Mr. Brightside, Alligator Blood, Fangirl. We'll see them in, obviously, the elite Group 1 races over the mile 2000. Salcombe was a dominant winner on the weekend, so it looks like he's back to his best. And think about it. Interesting horse. 10 starts for 9 wins. He looks Everest bound, but it will be interesting to see if he obviously stacks up to our top class sprinters. So
Love it. I love the horse racing's back.
good.
Spring
racing's back,
mate.
You can smell it.
Yeah, it's going to be a segment every week. We got to include horse racing.
good.
Even if you don't love it at home, hopefully you can get around it and just hear
Yeah.
Jimmy's analysis.
Yeah,
Quick one though. Quick one.
Yeah.
And then
Who's your top 5 horses in Australia?
Here
Rapid
we go.
fire.
Top 5 horses
in no order. No order.
In no particular order. I Wish I Win.
Yep.
Giga Kick. Mr. Brightside.
Yeah.
Without a fight, Amelia's Jewel.
Ooh, there we
okay,
go. Who are you
interesting.
leaving out there? Who's on the fringe of that?
Right, Fangirl.
Yep.
Alligator Blood. It's
Yeah,
obviously
the
there
Blood,
as
yep.
well. You got Zaki, who's still going around, but yeah, I think they're probably
Nice.
the 5 at the moment.
Love it.
Interesting. All right, let's get on to some listener questions. Not too many this week because we had a lot of the show taken up between reviewing and looking ahead for week 1. But we'll kick things off with Brixie3746. Who will win the Clive Churchill?
Well, mate, Brixie.
Brixie, Jesus.
We don't even know who's in the GF,
Who's in
Brixie.
the GF, Brixie?
But we can cast our minds into the future. Obvious answer is Nathan Cleary.
Dylan Edwards again, back to back.
Dylan Edwards back to back. Okay. Mick.
Or maybe Ruffy.
Bizarre.
Bizarre.
I'm
he
going to
could have a good
say
game.
if Brisbane make it, I'm liking Adam Reynolds.
Yeah.
A bit
like
of a
it.
comeback story. If Penrith make it, I'm going to go Ruffy here, Isaiah Yo.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Isaiah Yo.
Yeah.
And let's just do a pick for each team. Fuck it. Warriors.
Do a couple teams.
SJ.
Yeah, SJ, maybe.
Adam Fennell Blake,
yeah.
another big one.
Yep.
Yep.
Then we got Storm. I think Pappenhausen again.
Off the bench, unless he's starting come
Hey,
come
you
grand
never know.
final.
Nah, Munster or Harry Grant.
Or Hughesy.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Let's
the
just
spine
list
there.
the 4 best players. And we'll do one more. Pick one more team, like a Sharks.
Knights.
I'll do
Knights,
Knights.
KP's
There's only
the obvious
one.
answer. But they're brickies. They could grind a win. Who's going to be their grinder?
Maybe like an Adam Elliott.
Yeah.
Phoenix Crossland.
Crossland's a good
Crossland
shout.
or like a
Yeah.
Hastings.
Well, anyway, Bricks, we'll tell you who's going to win the Clive Churchill after
When
it
the
gets
grand
announced.
final teams get released.
Yeah. Next one at Dion Zhang. Who has been the most improved player this year?
Oh, there's quite a few
So
options.
if you cast your mind back to the start of the year, we actually have to do accountability
Yeah.
because we said who will play their best footy in 2023.
Yeah.
I think, with all due respect, we didn't pick right. We didn't pick well.
No.
I think I went Schuster.
You went Schuster. Do you remember who you went?
No, I don't remember, to be honest.
Lachlan
It's so long
Ilias.
ago. Ilias,
Lucky Ilias.
really?
And I went Brandon Smith.
Okay. So
Wow.
we weren't really good in that regard.
No.
So, but if you're looking at most improved player this year, I
So,
think
there's been plenty.
I like Asako for the Dolphins.
SJ.
SJ's amazing.
DWZ.
Yeah, based on like
Yeah.
year to date, SJ has to be number 1.
Yeah.
From whatever he was last year, lacking confidence, not in great form, to Dally M winner, fucking hands down.
What about
SJ.
Asako? Didn't even get picked at
He was
Titans.
playing Q
Yeah.
Cup.
and
to
then
leading try scorer.
and point scorer.
Leading point
What
scorer.
about Hopgood on the
Hopgood.
fringe player
Yeah.
at Panthers and
I
now
don't think
Origin
he
player?
didn't really get a go though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah.
like
He always had the
He always
potential.
had it. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, even
But
someone
he's
like
been
Corey
great.
Horsburgh,
Horsburgh.
he's been
Great.
unreal.
Yes. There's a few there.
Off the top of our head, yeah.
And for Little Blake too. And next question, at Lachlan_M_J. Are Souths playing in the finals? Oh, that's right. They are cast. Who did they lose to last Friday?
Okay,
Next question. Next question at Luke.Harding. Which week 1 finals game will be the most entertaining to watch for a neutral fan? Given we're all neutrals.
Ooh. Entertaining?
Entertaining.
I think it'll be Knights. If you want to see just tries, go watch the Knights.
Really? I disagree. I reckon that could be the letdown of the week.
You reckon?
Really?
I just think Raiders depleted. Obviously, it's an elimination, but I just think if any game's going to disappoint you, it's that one.
Really?
Who are you leaning to?
I'm leaning towards not the elimination. I reckon the blockbuster, like Storm
I feel like that'll be
Broncos.
just so grinding. Like if it's not going to
But
be
it's a finals
entertaining.
match.
It's going to be just like
I find
in
those
the fight.
entertaining when they're in the arm wrestle. Could go down to the wire, field goal splitting it. Yeah.
I'm going Penrith and the Wires. I want to see a bit of a David versus Goliath. I want to see Warriors really give it to them.
Yeah.
Put up a good fight.
Yeah,
They
put
did,
up a good fight.
we saw what they did earlier, like during the season. They did give it to them.
They did. That's our entertaining games for neutral fans. We'll be back next week for some more listener questions going into finals. Tryscorer Tryfecta, H, take us away.
Okay, so last week, Mick did Brian Kelly. Wrong. Jimmy, Stubby Cooler. Yes. AJ for myself, didn't cross over, went to fullback, and Dan went Drinkwater.
Did Drinkwater score?
Drinky didn't score either.
Damn.
So Jimmy, you're the only one who got it.
Yep.
But we're back again.
We are.
Okay. We spoke about Brian To'o, 6 tries in the last 4 against Wars. No Luai means they're going to go right more. I'm locking in safe, $1.70. That's my leg.
Okay. Mick?
Oh, sorry, I was yawning. I was going to say
sorry,
you.
mate. Do you want me to go?
I'll go now.
Okay.
I said it before. I'll go Cobbo. I love Cobbo. I think
There
I've
we
hyped
go.
him up all year, so I'll go him again.
Throbbo.
$1.85 on double.
And for me, we're going shorties, so I'm going to go Dom Young. $1.60, short and sweet.
$1.60.
They're actually all right wingers. So right winger whack.
Correct.
Right winger whack.
There you
like
go.
It.
That's
what odds do we get?
$5.04, Mick.
$5.04 on double. Beautiful.
Quintuple your money. Quintuple.
Quintuple
your money.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, you're in the bin this week. That's as close
Yeah, I'm in the
as
sin bin as
quintupling.
well. Just while we're at it, we got to speak about the 18th man curse
Yes,
quickly.
we got to finish
Mate,
up on
it
it.
is.
Yeah. So how many in a row is it? 17?
It's 17 now, I think.
17 weeks
So this
in a
week
row.
we got Clarkie's rugby league column, and he's determined to beat it.
If Clarkey can't tip a winner, no one will. No. This guy's been doing rugby league for like
Is
how
he going
many
to do
years?
a rugby league bet?
He should do a rugby.
If he doesn't do
If
rugby
he
league,
comes
I'll shock
out- if he
him.
comes out with a horse, we cancel him.
That would shock me.
I love Clarkie.
Yeah.
Fill up the fridge. So last week, Dan actually hit his Jacobs Saifidi. So
Yeah.
shout out to the other props that scored in round 27. Speaking of omens, boys, fucking Flegler gets the captain's
Captain.
armband. We didn't even see it.
Didn't even know he was captain.
The banana peeler.
Like,
banana peel.
was it like his last regular season home game for Broncos? What the fuck do we do sometimes?
We don't think.
No, Bullimore,
And he scored the first try, right, Flegler?
First try,
so
yeah.
Flegler and Saifidi scored the first, and they were captains.
Bullimore
Yeah.
off the bench. Neem. I said Griffin Neem last week. I was really thinking about it.
Big polar bear.
And then I didn't go him. Jacob Saifidi, Dan picked him. And Curtis Morin, one for the debate.
I don't know if he's a fridge. Like, he's obviously off
He's
the
a lock.
bench.
He's a lock.
Comes
He's
on
a-
the middle,
a
so
lock. You got to check if
It's
McInnes
tough.
was on the field at the same time as
it's
him.
tough.
It's a tough one.
Controversial.
Ah.
Who are we going to go this week?
I'm going to go Tarpanay, $11
Value.
versus the Knights. I think only because it's his former team, and I'm looking at big front rowers.
Yeah.
You love your double-digit odds, Mick.
I do love double.
You want to
digit
fill
fridge.
up the fridge.
You
with
want like
fucking
a
everything.
good fridge eating one, you know?
Yeah.
I went for Neil Blake a few weeks ago. It's not fun. I want a
Yeah.
big fridge.
That's fair. You've hit a few, so you can do that.
I've hit 2, yeah.
Yeah. Jim?
I'm going to go Nelson Asofa Solomona off the bench.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's like a
$5.
double fridge. He's so big.
He's so big, and he'll come on in the middle
Yeah.
as a forward and hopefully cross over against Brizzy.
Yeah, I'm going similar mentality. Big fridge off the bench. Bold. Strong. Hard to handle
Loves a
close to the
try.
line. Loves a meat pie. He gets hungry. Thomas Hazelton.
Like it.
$6. It's because he's been scoring so often. He's at $6. So I'm happy to take that.
What's the rule if Nelson comes off the bench and plays like
Second row.
Like,
I feel like once you tip it and you lock in your fridge, it's locked in.
okay, sweet.
Like we can't reverse fridge.
Yeah,
Like once a
that's fair.
fridge, always a fridge.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
And tips of the week to finish off. Do you have anything special you're looking at this week?
Tips of the week. NFL back this week.
Mm.
Starting this Friday. So if you're an NFL fan, get G'd because the season's back.
Age, you're in the bin. You can't tip
I'm
a
in
betting.
the bin, but I can give you a tip.
Here we
so
go.
set a deposit limit. Obviously,
beautiful.
finals is coming. Spring's coming. You
Yep.
can get carried away. Set a deposit limit. Know your limit. And also, don't punt and drink like this clown is doing right now.
Are you punting?
No. Okay. We're doing tips, though.
Good job. And yeah, just make sure to be following the show and please leave us a 5-star rating, review on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, whatever you can. Helps the show go a long way. And we just want to say thank you for all the continued support. Big finals coming up and big Spring Carnival. It's going to be a big, strong back into the year.
It's heating up.
It is heating up.
We're just starting now.
Just starting.
So yeah, a lot to come. Get excited. Get pumped. Like and subscribe. And hey, patrollers, enjoy your weekend.
And Richie Vass Sunday. Don't forget. We'll catch up.
See you guys.